What is up, YouTube? I hope everybody's doing well and that life's treating you good. It's Zodiac here with another video for Kingdom of Heroes Tactics War. So it's been about a month since I've played the game, and that's normally how long it takes me to get really through the honeymoon phase and be a kind of objective as far as the game is concerned. Now, for full disclosure, I really do like this game a lot. I actually love the game, so I do apologize beforehand if it sounds more like a sales pitch rather than a game review. So I'm gonna get straight into it, and I've jotted a few things down so I don't get lost too much. So the first thing we're gonna have a look over is the summoning system of the game, because that's kind of the elephant in the room and really determines whether people are gonna play the game or not. And my view or my opinion on it is kind of 50-50. So I know there's people out there that has done 2010 summons and they've received no 5 stars. I myself have done about 22 10 summons and received only 2 5 stars. And if you look at the rates of the 5 stars, right? So there's a rate up banner, but if we just go to we look at the normal. So it's 1.5%. It's kind of on the low side for most gacha games as far as summoning a 5 star is concerned. So out of 22 10 pulls, I've gotten 2 5 stars, so that's just under 2%. So I suppose if you look at it as far as a percentage wise, it's spot on. But as far as the game concerned, there is many ways to summon. You get your normal fodder scrolls where you can summon 1 to 3 stars. You have your advanced scrolls, which is kind of like premium summons, except that you can get these advanced scrolls in game. I know the highest floor of the rune dungeon has a chance of dropping these scrolls. Events drop the scrolls, achievement rewards give these scrolls. So all in all, there is tons of summoning in the game. Some people have rage quit because the summoning is so bad, while other people will pull 1 10 pull and they'll get 2 5 stars, 2 4 stars. I know there's some people that pull a 10 pull that get 3 5 stars. So it's really up to your own discretion whether the pulls are bad or not, like the summoning probability. For me, it's neither here or there. It's all RNG, whether you get lucky or not. It's all dependent on that, right? So that is like the major elephant in the room, like whether the summoning system really breaks your experience in the game or not. For myself, I haven't been the luckiest. I have many shafted pulls, but it's okay. It's gambling. That's what gambling is. I was not gonna invest in this game, really. I am free to play, and I really wasn't gonna invest my time in this game, but I'm so glad I did. I really enjoying it. And the reason why I'm mentioning that is that I did not reroll. You get a 5 star selected ticket in the beginning of the game, and I pulled my man Ingwe here, and I just carried on playing the game. Do I regret it? Kinda. I kinda wish I did reroll so that I could have a much more, how can I say, pumped out account, but I'm still doing good so far, right? So for those who are brand spanking new to the game, if you are gonna play the game, try to get as far as you can to do your first 10 pull and go for a 5 star DPS. Right, so if you're going for a 5 star DPS in your reroll, there are 3 that I would mention, 1 from each element, right? So that is Esperanza if you're going for water, then there's Morgan if you're going for fire, and Claudia if you're going for grass or tree, depending on what they call it in this game. I think it's 3, right? And then from your 5 star selector unit, you will choose Ingwe. He's like the Atlas Titan who was condemned to uphold the celestial heavens. Ingwe is gonna carry your account, right? He's gonna carry your account. He's gonna make the game in easy mode. He'll really get you super far. In game, you start using him in less and less contents in the game, but in the beginning of the game, he's one of that units that just don't die. He has a full kit. He provokes, he transfer debuffs, he can heal, he has 2 AoEs, he has a counter attack, a really all around OP unit, right? So I'm not gonna go in like progression, like story progression or account progression, but just a more of a sense of the good way to start the account, right? So that is the rerolling. The next most common question is, how easy is it to grind premium currency, which is your purple diamonds up here? And for me personally, it's super easy. you will at least pull a 10 pull once a week. I'm not sure if that's enough for you, but you know, for me it's quite a bit, considering that there's many games out there that's not as generous. So before I go into how to grind those currencies, I just want to mention that, you know, there's quite a lot to do in the game. The game isn't exactly bare bones. So just from this overview, you have your campaign mode, right? And each campaign mode has 3 difficulties: normal, hard, and conqueror, right? So each of those, when you complete one stage, it gives you premium currency, and it goes all the way to 7-7. And each mode, when you complete the last stage, right, so you get all the stars, you get rewards for that as well. So for me, sorry about that, for me this game is super generous. It's forever giving rewards for everything. So you have campaign mode, you have your towers. There was just an update recently, so you just had normal and hard towers, and now you have 5 other towers which has 200 floors each, and there's plenty of rewards to be had there as well. You have your altar realm, which you will unlock after you complete conqueror mode 5-7, and this is more of an in-game content. You know, you have to have a really big roster to complete all 3 tickets of these every day. But again, fantastic rewards, right? Fantastic rewards. You get skill fairies, you get this 4-star summoning mirror, you get shards for your light and dark, costume, coins, summoning scrolls, the whole toot, right? Lots of rewards to be had there. It's like everything you do in this game you get rewarded for. You get your rune dungeon. If you chose Ingwe like I suggested, you can solo the very last floor, where you'll be spending a lot of time trying to grind out those 6-star runes, right? And then you get your sealed armor, which is more niche in the sense of runes. You got stun runes, you got your defense rune, your accuracy rune, resistance, and then of course you got your counter attack. So I would classify sealed armory as like more of a PvP rune dungeon, and then your Fafnir, which is more like, you know, PvE specified. You know, you have your vampire set recovering HP, your HP set, your attack set, critical hit set, and then your speed set, right? So those are more all-around sets. You'll do sealed armory when you really want to, you know, make your character very specific in your build. You have your awakening dungeon, and those are to awaken your units. I'm not really going to go into that. And then your rifts, which is something that your friends can activate when they're doing campaign mode and stuff. And then you have your event rift, which technically it might say 13 days, but after 13 days then it just refreshes again. And I would aim to do the last floor as quick as possible, biggest bang for your buck, and it really pumps your account. Like every day when you start a new day, I'll get 300 silver coins from doing 5 of these level 5 coin stages, and then I'll get around about 4 XP fairies, right, from doing that as well. Coming back to the normal hero rifts, right, I was speaking about currency earlier. When you're completing a full rift from 1 to 15 floors, right, you can get up to 30 currency. Like the diamond currency, you can get 30 of those when you complete all the stages. So doing it a once off is also very rewarding as well. And then the other part that, you know, I'll really get into is the guild. Try and join a guild as fast as possible, right? There's lots of rewards to be had here as well. If you go into a guild store, you can literally buy a 5-star light and dark unit, which is super rare in the game. And then your skill fairies, and as well as a 4 to 5 summoning scroll as well, right? And then you have your events. This game's events is insane, you know, always giving you stuff. It's quite ridiculous, right? The events has been so good so far, and it's kind of what's brought me back to the game. This fortune gift, you know, it's kind of scuffed. I'm never too lucky with it. Yeah, figured as much, right? That scroll would have been nice. And then arena as well. So as far as content in the game is concerned, there's plenty of content to be had. You know, you'll never get too lost as far as or bored, at least, as having nothing to do in the game. And then of course you have your arena mode, as every game does. And I take arena quite easy. I do it when I want to. If you're competitive, it's actually one of the most fun parts in the game, because it's grid based, and you know, there's a lot of strategy involved as far as where to place your units and which units to bring into arena. And coming back to the currency part, right? So you can earn currency in campaign mode, tower, altar realm, your rift dungeon, guilds, events, arenas, and then achievements is probably like the most lucrative place to earn currencies in. So if you just go into achievements and we go into path guide, this is something that you want to pay so much attention on, right? Where you can get basically awakening scrolls, you get summoning scrolls, not awakening scrolls, awakening stones, sorry, summoning scrolls. You can get runes for your heroes, right? You can get promotion fairies, you can get XP fairies. There's literally so much free stuff in here just for playing the game. Think of this path guide as a tourist guide, basically touring you throughout the entire game modes of the game, telling you how to do it and what to do while rewarding you for just playing the game. It's fantastic, really fantastic, right? So for me, after a month, I'm still a free-to-play player. Whether that will change or not just remains to be seen, how much I want to really invest in this game. But if you're a new player wondering whether you should play this game or not, I highly advise you to start now. You haven't missed out that much. Sure, there's a few things that are time gated, like for example the tower is time gated. So the normal tower, you go as high as you can, right? As high as you can. There is no limitations other than your stamina, right? So that is not specifically time gated. Your hard mode, however, that is time gated, right? You only get 20 attempts per day, right? And then you wait the following day to get another 20 attempts, and you want to get as far as possible in this tower because it gives you fantastic rewards. And the great thing about these towers, unlike other games where it's kind of stagnant, is that they refresh very often. The main tower refreshes once a month, and then the hard tower refreshes I think every 2 weeks if I'm not mistaken, right? Also a great place to grind out summoning material. So as far as I'm concerned, like personally, this game is super free to play. This is just an account review, right? So we just have a look over my account, and as you can see on top, I do have a few nat 5s, right? I have this thing where I'm just been leveling like every unit to 50, and then I'll come back to them when I need them. But I do have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I've got Dragos at the bottom, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 nat 5s, right? 2 I pulled out of the normal summoning. 1 was my selected ticket, and believe it or not, 1 was free summoning tickets that you can get in the game, right? So that's the one thing. The game's been out just for a month, and they've already done some hero balances, some new content, which was the bottom towers that I showed you earlier, and then some quality of life features, right? The community is amazing. You can find them on Facebook, Reddit, as well as Discord. So if you want friends, if you want to join a guild, rather than just searching for a guild in the game, you can go onto Discord. There's a guild channel there where you can look for a guild. There's people advertising guilds in there. So this game has really, how can I say, engrossed me so much because there's so much to do. And as much as I have been, how can I say, shafted by the summons, I still come back to it because this game has a lot of challenging content, right? The altar realm is super challenging. Even a month in, I've barely scratched the altar realm. And the Tower of Arrogance, right? Also very challenging content on the hard mode. And there's so many videos and contents uploaded on a daily basis, how to clear floor 10, floor 20, and so on. So my overall opinion on this game is that it is very enjoyable. Very free to play friendly. You know, if you have really good luck, you can be like competing with royals that's been playing for a month at least. Not so much the gears, but as far as having a good hero selection is concerned, right? So I would really recommend that you pick up this game, even if it's as a side game. The dailies take about, if I can show you the dailies, there's not that many dailies. I think you need to just complete, let me see, there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. I think it's about 11. You just need to complete 11 of these dailies. Some of them are very easy to do, and I'll chop it up to about a half an hour. It takes you about a half an hour to do your dailies. So if you're not really in the grinding type, You don't have to sit whole day and do dailies as well. Alright, there's options to create 5 stars in the game. So if you ever shafted like myself, this character here is a 5 star that I've made. So the reason why I've made her first is because I had the 40 units to make her first, and then you have another 2 below that as well. So overall, very positive review from myself. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I really hope that you take a chance on this game. It's been super fun that far. I'll be making more videos, not like this, but doing more guides and stuff, and obviously covering other games. So if you enjoy this kind of content, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it so much. Everybody's support thus far has been like really positive, and I hope to catch you guys in my next video. Peace.